What's up everyone, this is techSURROUND. Today we're going to talk about Chromecast a little bit. Chromecast is the new product developed by Google, and it's a little key type device that you plug into your HDMI output on an HD TV, and you can stream whatever you want from your Android, your PC, your iPhone, your iPad. It displays it on there, which is very cool. It's something that I was in the market for. I'm still in the market for. I've got something shipping in the mail that I'll do a video about as soon as it comes. But the display, the mirroring display is something very cool to me, something that I want to do, and I'm just trying out different things right now. The Chromecast is cool because it's inexpensive. It's something you can hide behind your TV and forget about. And it's capable, it's versatile, so I like it. This is called the Favi SMARTSTICK, and it's something that was talked about late last year, and it's something that I was really interested in, so I got it for Christmas and I've been using it since. It's not an everyday thing for me, and it's not the coolest thing, but it does have some very cool features. The first cool thing is that it runs Android. It runs a version of Ice Cream Sandwich 4.04. Where is it? About device. So you can see right there, 404. It doesn't give me that Jelly Bean unlock to do developer options and all that stuff, but I really don't know what to do with it. Let's see, let's go back, sorry. Because I use it so infrequently, I'm still getting used to navigating around this thing, but it's pretty cool. This is basically your launcher. You can go to browser, video, music, photo. Obviously, you guys can read. It comes pre-installed with PLEX and YouTube and a native browser, the Android browser. But I installed a couple things. MX Player because it's the best player. I just installed Boat Browser because Dolphin was really slow earlier. I don't use, came with Bubble Blast, came with Flying Squirrel, whatever these things are. I don't play with them. The camera does not work. It comes with a calendar and Gmail, but that's not what I'm using this for. This is basically just to use PLEX so I can run all my movies on my computer on this without tethering it with a physical cord, and I use it for YouTube and browsing if I happen to be on it, but pretty much YouTube and my own home video collection. Relaunch is something cool because a keyboard that it didn't come with, I had to buy this keyboard, and this isn't the official Favi keyboard, which is kind of a bummer. I should have read the finer print a little better. I just bought the cheapest one, and it doesn't work too great because it doesn't have the Android buttons on it, the capacitive buttons, so you got to kind of figure out how to use this with an Android system, which is not the coolest thing, but whatever. It still works. It's got a trackpad, and that's how I'm navigating up there. It's got a keyboard, obviously. But there's no home button, so I had to install Relaunch, and I had to put another app on there, home button, in order to get back home without having to back out of everything. So, for example, let's just show this real quick. Go to the Android browser, I type Favi, and we'll hit enter on that. Complete using Android browser. So it's loading up Favi Entertainment. Oh, there it is, back there. I did keep it open. So here's Favi's website if you're interested in this. It's different in Chromecast from Chromecast in that it already runs Android, excuse me. Instead of having to root it and hack it, this has that advantage to me over the Chromecast. The Chromecast has the advantage of mirroring your smartphone, your PC, your iPhone, whatever, onto your display, which is something that, like I said, I'm still trying to do. I know there's obviously Netgear, and there's something else called the name escapes me right now. Screen Beam. That seems like the coolest option, but I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to stuff. I will spend money on certain things. I have my Galaxy S4 that I paid out of pocket for because I didn't want to lose my unlimited data. So I'm a cheapskate with a few things, and this thing was kind of cool as a Christmas present. So anyways, it's very cool. It also comes right there with SD card storage. You have to power with USB, a mini USB, just like you have to power the Chromecast. I know a lot of people are upset about that, but it's really no big deal, so you shouldn't be too upset about it, honestly. What else can I talk about? Yeah, so let's see how relaunch works on this. It's kind of a pain. You gotta hold the left button and then go up to work and then go back to home, and that takes you home. And if I click, see, so then I gotta, it's not really up here anywhere in my bookmarks, so I gotta do Favi again, open the browser, and it's open in the back, which is cool. So it saved it, but it's not just automatic click the browser and then it goes, then it goes. So anyways, let's do that again. Oh, one down. So it's running a single core 1 gig chip in it, which isn't the best, but it works. It's still totally applicable for that. On YouTube it takes a while to load, it takes a while to buffer because it's just not the fastest thing, but if you have a good solid Wi-Fi speed and connection, then it works fine. Let's see, so let's try PLEX. PLEX is kind of a pain to set up, but once you do set it up, it works well. I have a movies folder on my File Explorer on my PC, and I just throw all my movies into that, and this connects to that wirelessly automatically, and it only takes, I don't know, a minute or two to update your library. So let's say you've got new movies, you throw them in there, about a minute later it scans, it's constantly scanning, it looks in there, finds your movies, and you're allowed to watch them on this, which is really cool. Another problem with this Smart Stick is it's a little bit buggy. It's not 100%, it's just not 100%. The fidelity isn't there yet, and I think that's true across the board with wireless. There's seems to be some bugginess in wireless connecting PCs to TVs or PCs to smartphones or whatever. I know there's some things that work really well, and the people that are a little bit more tech savvy than me are going to have an even easier time with that than I will. So I won't say it's not there, but across the board it's getting there. And this is what I'm talking about. This takes a while. And I don't know if this is a Wi-Fi issue, if this is a hardware issue, if it's the processor running slow, I'm not really sure. There's an update available on this on the Smart Stick, and I should probably update it just to see how it goes. But I'll read some forums first and see if anyone's happy with it. What else? What else can I talk about? Oh, another kind of annoying thing is that you can see it right there. So I haven't stuck it behind my TV because it was kind of buggy, and I would have to unplug the power source and restart it because yeah, it would just freeze and stick, whatever. So that's something that, that's my fault. I can easily stick it back behind the TV, no problem. And I don't know why this is taking so long. I don't think this has ever taken that long. Let's try to refresh it, see if that does anything. Nope. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see what happens. Nothing's happening. Alright, let's try relaunch again. Going home. Alright, let's see how Boat works. Here's all my apps. I just downloaded a Boat browser because that's my browser choice on my smartphone. Let's see if it works better than the, what is it called? Dolphin browser, which I used to use. So let's see what happens here. Favi, type in Favi. Oh, that came up definitely quicker. Let's see how. Oh, this is way faster. Loading, loading, loading. Maybe I spoke too soon. Android browser was loading the page in the background as I was starting this up and starting the video, so still taking some time, I got it off of Amazon for, I think, the MSRP. I don't know if I ordered it from Favi, but it was through Favi, so I didn't get it through a third-party seller. And there it is. This took so much longer on Dolphin, I had to quit. I didn't even care to wait for it to load. So, again, another example why both browsers, my browser of choice, I think it's better than Chrome. Because you don't have to push a button to get to your tabs. The tabs are always there, and that's awesome to me. It's just like running a PC. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's go back home. Let's see how YouTube loads up. Again, I don't use the calendar. It's something that's just not for me. I'm just here to consume media on this thing. You know what I mean? I can obviously look at my Gmail. I can look at my calendar, but there's really no reason. It's so much faster on my smartphone. I don't have the beaming capability from my smartphone to the TV yet, so this is a good alternative. It works for me. That being said, I would totally recommend somebody buying one. They're $50 for a 4 gig hard drive on the stick, and you can expand that with SD card, obviously. This is what we must have looked at last because my daughters watch Loopsy. So let's bring up something. This is one of my favorite YouTube channels. MKBHD, he's a smart kid. Shouldn't say kid, he's a smart dude. He knows a lot about the industry. He's going to college for the industry. He makes awesome videos. His direction, everything is great. So if you don't know about MKBHD, I suggest everyone take a look. And let's just play, I don't know, let's play Galaxy Camera. That's kind of old. Let's play, there it is, his new update. Let's just start that. So, took about 5 seconds to load this. Excuse me, the sound's not up on my TV.
The Galaxy S4, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's just the best phone ever. Not ever, it's the best phone so far, I think. It's got everything I need. So, let's see. Buffering. So this is processor 2 because my mouse is now slowed down. Might be my Wi-Fi connection. I've got a couple of things connected right now. The smart stick, my PC, my smartphone, the girl's tablet. There's another PC in another room that's hooked up to it. And I'm using the Apple Airport Extreme, which I haven't been too happy with because I can only find one Wi-Fi band on there. My old Netgear didn't seem to have the reach that I needed in my house, and I don't have a big house.
Hey, what is up guys, I'm KBHD here, and well...
The buffering. This, let's see. Yeah, it seems to be a processor issue. And I'm guessing, I'm not the guy to ask for that kind of technical specs on this thing. So yeah, maybe if I lower the resolution, maybe that'll help. That kind of defeats the point of, okay, now my mouse is moving faster, so now it's a Wi-Fi issue. Buffering. Or maybe it always was, but it's predominantly a Wi-Fi issue now. One cool thing about this keyboard is it'll go to sleep on you if you haven't touched it for a while, and then you just have to turn it back off and turn it back on, so it's not wasting your battery. It's rechargeable through mini mini USB right there. It's also got a laser pointer, which I guess if you're using for presentations or something, it would be cool, but I don't know. I don't use the laser pointer except to act as...
Update 9.0.
I only do it
It's been nearly a year since I did my last numbered update video. As you may remember, that was update 8.0 in August 2012. But without any further ado, This is update 9.0. Now, you might have noticed a short gap between this video and my last video.
Finally
and that
buffered.
amount of time was basically
How
filled
long?
with me going through a sort of a cleaning and overhaul sort of.
So it hasn't buffered
process.
much.
So I was going over the efficiency.
Yeah, it's
of
barely
the way I make
staying up
videos.
with this
I felt like
thing.
it was a
So.
little bit inefficient before. Now I've added a couple of tools to help me make that a much smoother workflow, and that's been.
Anyways, like I said, if I update my, if I go back to my Netgear router, that was super fast. I had 2 bands. I think I could put this on the 5 gig or vice versa, and then I could play. I could buffer videos a lot better. That pretty much wraps up my little review. It's a real-time review, so it's not like I've got all these things set up and it's going to run great, and then you're going to buy it and get it and be like, man, that techSURROUND guy's full of it. That was a real-time review, so maybe you can make it run a little faster, have a little bit more fidelity. I'm definitely going to mess with it, and maybe I'll get back to you guys with an update to see what I found to make it run a little better, a little faster, a little smoother. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is techSURROUND. Check out my channel. Remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel and reply, comment below. Thanks a lot. Later.